Oh my God. Why didn't you tell me? You should have tell me, no. I was explaining everything and you didn't hear me. It's very bad. Whenever you don't hear or something technical fault occur, please let me know because I don't know whether you heard or not. It is pretty bad. Oh my God. Now everybody can hear me, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Right. I was explaining this part. So let me explain you. So here I explained it like when you have some object here, it has only the weight downward. The thing is getting accelerated downward with gravitational acceleration. It moves downward. The vice versa is you can throw an object with an initial velocity upward. Finally, it reached to final velocity. ඒ කියන්නේ බෝලයක් උඩ ගැහුවොත් උඩදීම බිඳුවයිනේ. If you throw a ball upward, you can see at the top point, the ball gaining the velocity of zero for momentarily. Final velocity is zero. So you can apply these four equations for the downward motion. Downward motion. And in terms of the upward motion, you can also apply these four equations. But let's see your knowledge. But for today's lesson is entirely going to be two types of projectile motion. One is horizontal projectiles. Horizontal projectiles. The number two is angular projectile. Angular projectiles. Okay. These are the two things. Okay. Firstly, write horizontal projectiles. Number one. Horizontal projectiles. Can you give me examples? I am the one so far giving examples. No? So can you give me a good example for this? Examples. I told at the beginning, number one, number two, number three, number four. So can you give me a one example, please? Oh, throwing a thing to my brother during fight. Okay. Ramai, the first example you have to write like throwing something to Lasmi's brother during a fight. That's the first thing. Okay. Others? Hello. Example එකක් දෙකක් දීගෙන යන්න බලන්න ඔයාලට දන්න ඒවා. Another one say, let's see, throwing a short putt is not. No, 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 it is not a horizontal. Yeah, firing a gun. Very good. Firing a gun. Very good. Short putt we don't put like in horizontal way. Firing gun. Okay. Rolling a ball on a surface. Not on a surface, my dear. Not on a surface, but it has to fall as well. Okay, let's write the first example. As they say, firing a gun. Firing a gun horizontally. Number 2, kicking a ball from a rooftop. Rolling off ball from a tabletop. Tabletop. Right. What else? Throwing a stone from a top of plate. ඒ කියන්නේ කන්දක් උඩ ඉඳන් පොඩි ගලක් ගහනවා හරහට. These are the 4 examples. You can write, there are many. So just write these 4 examples. Once you wrote these things, let me know, explain everything. Yeah, throwing a ball to wall, shooting an arrow. Yeah, sliding a ball horizontally. Yeah, very good. Okay, Lamai. Throwing a javelin, very bad. Very bad. You have never thrown a javelin. That's why you are saying. I'm talking about horizontal projectile. Wait. Now just write this subtopic. Qualitative analysis. Qualitative analysis of horizontal projectile. Horizontal projectile. Here we are only looking at how the trajectory works and other things, nothing else. So write these things, what I'm saying. Projecting an object. Projecting an object from a certain height. From a certain height. Freely in the air. Freely in the air. No. I didn't discuss much. I only discuss like this. Horizontal projectile and angular projectile. Horizontal projectile, few 4 examples here. And this is the first something like a physical things I'm explaining. Qualitative analysis of horizontal projectile. Okay. Now I got distracted. Can anybody tell me what did I say you to write? Kevin, can you read it out, please? The last point you wrote. Kevin boy. Kevin is muted today. And how about Madhuruksan? Madhuruksan boy. Okay. Okay. She sent, Amsi sent me the thing. Projecting an object from a certain height freely in the air, having an initial horizontal velocity. Having an initial horizontal velocity. Let's see what is going to happen with this one now. Now see, you are throwing this horizontally. As I asked you earlier, will it be able to travel along in the horizontal line? Will it be able to travel along the horizontal line? Will it travel like this? How fast you are throwing, it doesn't matter. It can't. Even a gunshot will never go in a straight line. Even though it appears to be like a straight because of the high speed, it drops its height with the time. Technically, it can't go on this type of straight line motion. The reason is gravitational pull is always pulling the thing downward. So write this in a new line. Even though fired horizontally, even though fired horizontally, even though fired horizontally, the object can't move in a horizontal path. The object can't keep move in a horizontal path. The object can't keep move in a horizontal path. It can never do this type of motion. Okay. Now write this in a new line. The reason for this is due to gravitational pull. But due to gravitational pull. The object perform a vertically downward motion. A vertically downward motion. A vertically downward motion. A vertically downward motion parallel to, not, don't write parallel to. In the same time as it move horizontally. In the same time as it move horizontally. ඒ කියන්නේ සිංහලෙන් කිව්වොත් මෙයා මෙහෙට යන ගමන් මෙහෙටත් යනවා මාර කේස් එකනේ. It moves vertically. Vertically. Wow. එයා vertically පල්ලෙහාට යනවා. So what type of path it should be? It has to move forward as well as downward. Forward, downward. Then it will have to travel this type of curved trajectory. Now write this in a new line. So to compensate, it has to travel in a curved trajectory. It has to travel in a curved trajectory. Right. I'm going to ask you an important question now. How about the horizontal velocity of this one now? How about the horizontal velocity of this one now? In the second point, at the start, it had the horizontal velocity of UH. What about the horizontal velocity at this moment now? Let me ask you, is that like U, so velocity of V is greater than of UH? One can say that is the option A. Option B is velocity is smaller than of UH. Somebody can say that is B. Answer C is velocity is as same as of UH. That is answer C. What is your answer? A, B, or C? Everybody, send me the answer. Send me the answers. Somebody said A, somebody said C. Okay. I need answers. Hello, guys. I'd love to see your answers. Everybody? Maru. Wow. A. Have to tell you one thing. In this type of motion, we don't consider the air resistance. I told you at the beginning of motion under gravity, can you remember? We don't consider any. I told you the assumptions we use. Assumptions we use at the beginning of motion under gravity. We don't consider air resistance. We don't consider any other forces like what is it called, like magnetic or electrostatic forces. No other forces. We don't consider. Yeah. Answer is C. Answer is C. The reason is, what is the reason? What is the good reason here? What is the good reason here? Can anybody point it out? I'd love to see.
Gravitational acceleration.
Not no gravitational acceleration, Buddha. Now you can see there is no resultant, since there is no, write this point. Since there is no resultant force, UH, in the horizontal direction, open a bracket and write, even gravity don't act perpendicular. Vectors matakaini ne? If you have a certain vector gravity, what is the 90-degree perpendicular component? G cos 90. 0 no? Cos 90 is 0 no? There is no point here. No point applying on horizontal direction. එතකොට horizontally gravity වල කිසි බලපෑමක් නැහැ. No other forces. So the motion will continue with same horizontal velocity entirely throughout the what? Throughout the motion. Can you understand? Am I clear for you? මම මේ කියපු දේ හොඳට තේරුණාද? Boys? Okay. Right. Very good. Very good. Right. Now write the next point. Understood? No? Now write the next point. Vertical motion at the beginning uv is 0. Vertical motion at the beginning is 0. Harini? I throw it at horizontal velocity, but the vertically it has no component. At the beginning 0. That is a triple star point. ගණන් හදද්දී වැඩියෙන්ම ඕන වෙන point එක. That is a triple star point. Initial vertical motion is velocity is 0. ඔන්න ඕක triple star point එකක්. Put that point. Initial vertical motion is velocity is 0. Due to gravitational acceleration, the velocity factor, vertical velocity, keep increasing. මේ arrows ටිකක් වැඩිපුර දදා ගත්තාම තේරෙන්න ඕනේ. V3, see? V1 is a small one, V2 is a bigger one, V3 is very big one. Can you understand it? Okay, I will repeat. Since the initial velocity, vertical velocity downward is 0, due to gravitational acceleration, which is acting downward, the object gain velocity, vertical velocity downwards with time. Right. දැන් මේ diagram එක සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම පොතට දාගන්න. Now copy this entire diagram to your book. Now this is all about the qualitative analysis so far. No mathematical parts I did so far. I said like physics-wise analysis. Now we have to go for the mathematical analysis. Range. වැටෙන දුරට අපි කියන්නේ range කියලා. Complete the diagram. මේ අලුතෙන් ආපු කෙල්ලෝ දෙන්න. How about this? Can you understand this thing? The one is Disani Alahakon. Disani, ni? Disani. The other one is Asdia. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. Might be I'm pronouncing in a wrong way. How about you guys? Can you understand this? Might be you learn in this manner for the first time in your life. If you are used to this share screen board method, you can easily catch up. But if you see this for the first time, it will take some time for you to get adjusted to. But this is the best way, as I believe. In a regular board, I can't include this important data. In the whiteboard, can I show you the motion of this one like this? Moving downward with the velocity here, higher velocity, greatest velocity. No, nothing. So even you won't get the idea it is moving with a constant velocity like this. No, nothing. So that is why I'm using this board. Okay. Now write the next subtopic. Quantitative analysis of quantitative analysis of what? Quantitative analysis of horizontal projectile. Quantitative analysis of horizontal projectiles. Quantitative, number wise. Quantitative means, qualitative means lamai physics wise. Quantitative means numerical, mathematical. Okay. Now right, have to consider vertical motion and horizontal motion separately. Vertical motion and horizontal motion separately. Okay, now right, considering the vertical motion. Considering the vertical motion. Considering the vertical motion. තමයි දන්නවද අලුත් වෛරස් එකක් දැන් යනවා කියලා මාර සැරට. ඒක ඇදිලා තියෙන්නේ මම මේ හිටියත්. Good thing is not getting fever. It is all about heavy runny nose. Mg downwards. And what about the initial velocity? Can anybody tell me? How about the value of initial velocity? I'm asking this from Asdia. Asdia, what is the initial velocity downward? Cold and runny nose. නේ හැම තැනම තියෙනවා. සමහරුන්ට නම් උණ ගැනෙනවා. For me, I didn't get fever. Okay. Asdia, can you tell me what is the initial velocity downward? Vertical downward initial velocity is what? I'm asking it from Asdia girl. Okay, girl, really good. Okay. You are suffering from deadly from fever? Seriously? Oh my God. Okay, now the other one, Dishani. Hello, Dishani. What is the downward initial motion? Velocity, U. That is 0, right? Initial velocity is 0. I can consider the time also as 0. Now you know one important thing. Acceleration is always gravity. It doesn't change. When it reach to here, when it reach to here, it will reach with some velocity of v. Traveling a height of displacement that of h, height capital H. These are the details I have. So I can use v equals to u plus at. So u component is going to be 0 here. v equals to at if t is known. t වල value එක දන්නවා නම් මෙහෙම use කරන්න පුළුවන්. Or you can find out v square equals to u square plus 2ah, height is h, u is 0. You can get velocity if height is known. Height is known. අපි height එක දන්නවා නම් ළමයි velocity එක හොයන්න පුළුවන් මෙහෙම. Can you understand it? Okay. So we can apply s equals to ut plus half at square and u is 0. So s is going to be half gt square. So you can find out time using 2s over g square root if you know height. Okay, I include all the details you want. Please copy this detail. I will only give you 2 minutes. Done with copying. Very good, girl. Lamai, whenever you send me messages, send to this one. That means I am sending a random message from this one. See, you will see starting with Y. The device called Tardu Physics. Send messages to that one. Easier for me to see your messages. So can you understand all of these 3 points? When you do sums, you need these. 3 separate points. 3 separate points. Understood? Yeah, clear. Very good. Okay, let's go for, oh no, not going for any calculation. We have to analyze the very last point and go for calculation. I hope you copied. So let me go for a new page. Now write, by considering the horizontal motion, by considering horizontal motion, by කියන වචනය හැදිත් මට hina යනවා දැන්. Whenever I hear that word by, I feel like those people called Baya. And I told you, this is a constant horizontal motion. It doesn't change. I told you, no, it does not change. The value does not change. R t equals to 0, and it will reach to here under time of t. Right. Have a good look at. At the beginning, time is 0, and it will reach to there with time of t. Okay, I have this equation. Since no acceleration, write this. Since there is no acceleration horizontally, ut plus half gt square at square can apply s equals to ut plus half at square in the following manner. හරි. මේ diagram එකත් එක්කම ඇඳලා ටක් ගාලා දාගන්න. S is R. I will repeat the sentence. Since there is no acceleration horizontally, there is no acceleration horizontally, the equation that of the Mason equation that of S equals to ut plus half at square can apply in the following manner. හරි නේද ළමයි? ඉක්මන් කරමු. We'd better just hurry up. Now have a good look at. Now I can write this one like R. The displacement is nothing other than R. Only U horizontal is there times T. Okay. This is one of the very big result. R is the range. R is the range. Range Rover. It is this length, man. R is ළමයි this length. මෙයා ගිහිල්ලා වැටෙන තැනට. ඒ කියන්නේ from if you throw something from a window from the bottom of the building to the point of landing is known as R. තේරුණාද? Or if you throw something from a cliff කඳු මුදුනක් ඉඳන් ගහනවා නම් it will land like this. So that distance is known as R. හරි නේද? Say yes. Okay. Right. All the theoretical parts for the horizontal projectile is done. Let's go for simple calculation. And after that, we can go for very big calculations. Firstly, let's go for very simple one. Okay, start to write this. A ball is thrown from a height of ball is thrown with an initial velocity of 20 meters from a height of 45 meters. At 20 ms minus 1. Okay, a ball was thrown at 20 ms minus a ball was thrown at a initial horizontal velocity of 20 ms minus 1. Write that again. A ball was thrown at a horizontal velocity of 20 ms minus 1 from a height of 45 meters. Roman number 1. Find out the final velocity. Find out the final velocity of ball hitting the ground. Number 2, time taken for ball to hit the ground. Time taken for ball to hit the ground. Number 3, the range of horizontal range. Horizontal range. This is the vertical velocity I asked. First thing. Number 4, the velocity of ball hitting the ground. This is just velocity. Everybody might be really wondering about what this one is. මේක හොයාගන්න අමාරු කට්ටිය පළවෙනි තුන හදන්න. I will tell you why it is. ඇයි එහෙම කියන්නේ කියලා මම කියන්නම්. It is a secret. Firstly, try this. Firstly, try the first 3 parts. It will land like this way. Okay, try this, please. Zero. උදව්වක් කරන්නම් පළවෙනි එක නිසා. K equals to G downwards. T equals to 0 here. T equals to T. That is the same time taken for it to reach to here. Because horizontal and vertical both take place parallelly. So the horizontal motion, vertical motion, and the horizontal motion both take place at the same time. Right. Try එකක් දෙන්න බලන්න හොඳ ළමයි වගේ. Only I know that you are not good, but for the rest of the world, you seem to be a really good guys. No? ඉක්මන් කරමු. තව විනාඩි දෙකක් දෙන්නම් ඊට වඩා දෙන්නේ නැහැ. If you finish, let me know. ළමයි, the new ones. You didn't get the tute for you, no? Hello. කවුද මේ? Asdiya and the other one, Dishani. Dishani, hello. Asdiya? No, okay. I will share the tute in. Yeah, very good. Lasmi is a very good girl. Gravity වලට 10 දාන්නකො ළමයි. එතකොට කිසි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ නේ lasmi. You will get the answer. I will share the tute in the Zoom meeting. You can get this. Give me a 1 minute. I'm sharing. It will take few minutes. Okay, Opesani Tavisa is correct. No idea about 4. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Very good. Very good. Lasmi is a good girl. But the third answer is very wrong, Lasmi. Tamasa, correct. Opesani, did you send me? Wait. අපි බලන්න වෙනවා. Let's see. If it is 10, yes. බලමු හදලා කරලා. මගෙත් ඔළුවට ආපු ගානක් කිව්වේ හදලා බලන්න ඕනේ මාත්. Okay, ළමයි. How can we solve this? Now your time is over. Have a really good look at. හැමෝම හොඳට බලාගෙන ඉන්න. How about vertical motion downward? You don't know the height. So what is my option? Sorry, you don't know the time. If you don't know the time and the velocity is asked, you have to go for this option. See, because you know the height, you can find out the velocity using this manner, right? So let's go. So your option is for the number 1, U is 0, you know. V is something you don't know. Acceleration is G, you know this. And the displacement is H, you know that. So your equation is going to be V square equals to U square plus 2AS. Initial velocity is 0. Vertical downward is 0 here, see? 0, no? So what can I do? V equals to square root of 2GH. Right, great. Let's apply. 2 times 10 times 45. What is that? See, 900. What is the square root of 900? That is 30 ms minus 1. Can you understand it? Hello, Lamai. Can you understand it? Okay. Very good. Very good. Now we can go for the further analysis. Now in the second part, it asks us to find out. In the second part, it asks us to find out. You use 40 meters. That's why your answer is really weird one. See, I have written it here, 45. Okay, time. Now you can use S equals to ut plus half at square. U is 0, so that term cancel off. S equals to half g t square. And you can subject t from here. T is going to be 2 times s divided by g and the root of whole thing together. T is going to be what? 45 divided by 10. 90 divided by 10 is like root 9. T is 3 seconds. T is what? 3 seconds. Okay? Okay. Now the range thing. How did I tell you we can get the range? See this? Oh no, that's in the top of the page here. Range we can get using horizontal velocity. It is a constant value. It doesn't change. And the time of t, we can multiply and get the range from here. So the range is u horizontal times t. Understand this part? තේරුණා නේද ළමයි? Hello? Clear? Now the final most part. ඔන්න දැන් හොඹු ගැලවෙන තැන. මෙන්න මෙතන වදිද්දී will that strike like this way or this way? What is the part? 1, 2 or 3? Which method will it hit? ඔය කොහොමද දන්නේ නේ වදින්නේ? Huh? In which way will it hit? Yeah, in the third way. ආයෙත් ඉතින් වැඩි බයිලා ඕනේ නෑනේ ළමයි. If you construct the triangle, you can see there is the V horizontal. According to this, you can see like here, horizontal. V horizontal is there. V vertical is also there. And this resultant velocity, I don't know. That is also there. This one is 20. Doesn't change. Downward one is 30 ms minus 1. It doesn't change. This one is something else. How can I find? You can use two methods. You can use two methods. You can use two methods. What are the two methods? මට කියන්න බලන්න ළමයි. You can use two methods. One is the vector parallelogram method. R square equals to P square plus Q square plus, because these two are 90 degree, no? 2PQ cos theta. You can do this method by cancelling off this. Method number 2 is, you should have seen this one as a triangle. See? Resultant velocity, horizontal velocity, and the vertical velocity downwards. Isn't that the combination of all these three? Isn't that the combination of all these three? මේක මේ තුනේම එකතුවක් නෙමෙයිද? හරිනේ. So I prefer the Pythagorean method. V resultant square equals to V horizontal square plus V vertical square. So what can I do? 30 square plus 20 square. අපි බලමු. 900 plus 400. 10 root 30. ඔන්න ඔහම තියන්න. මේ ඔපේසානි, did you send this answer 10 over 13 something? I could see in your answers. Right. ඔපේසානි තවිසක තනියෙන් තේරුම් ගන්න. Very good. Yeah, keyboard එකේ root නැති එක ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ. ඒවල තියෙනවනේ හරි. ඔපේසානිද තනියෙන් තේරිලා. Good girl. Okay ළමයි, copy this entire thing. Done, eh? Okay. Very good. හරිද ලියලා ඉවරයිද ළමයි? කොපි කරලා ඉවරයිද? Have you done copying? Okay. Very good. Hmm. So in my tudes, I provide everything with examples. දැන් මම ඔයක ටියුට් එක දිගහැරලා බලපු කට්ටිය ඉන්නවද අලුත් කට්ටිය? අලුත් කට්ටිය දිහා පරණ කට්ටියවත් බැලුවේ නැද්ද දන්නේ නැහැ නේ තාම. This is the tube I provided you. So this includes all of like motion time graphs and so on. I only included the hard things for you because I know that graphs are like a really horrible nightmare for many of the students. ඇත්තටම graph වලින් තමයි ලේසි. graph එහෙම සමහරුන්ට තේරෙන්නේම නෑනේ. ඒ හින්දා වබ්බුන්ට වගේ තේරෙන්න ඔක දාලා තියෙනවා. පොඩි වබ්බුන්ට තරම් තේරෙන්න simple විදිහට හදලා තියෙනවා. Now see, free fall with all the examples, very simple examples. ඊළඟට on a total motion, again graph. Now the two-dimensional force, projectile rectilinear motion, see, curve line. See, first thing is horizontal projectile. On a few examples are there. See, horizontal motion and the vertical motion. Now you have to find out the hitting velocity, how the car falling. So that velocity is given by this middle line. Okay. ඒ example එකත් මේකේ ලස්සනට දාලා තියෙනවා. ක්ලාස් එකේදී තේරෙන්නේ නැති මොනවා හරි තියෙනවා නම් ඕවා ටිකට ගිහිල්ලා බලන්න. කියවලා බලලා හදලා ගන්න තමයි තියෙන්නේ. මං හිතන්නේ ලංකාවේ මෙලෝ යකෙක් මේ වගේ ළමයින්ට තනියෙන් තේරෙන්න තරම් ටියුට්ස් හදලා දෙනවා කිය. Then the vertical projectile that we have to do. So ඒක මීට වඩා ටිකක් සරලම example ගොඩක් එක්ක කියලා දීලා තියෙනවා. මේකේ printing tube එක මම යා හෙට බෑ. හෙට මම වැඩ ගොඩක් තියෙනවා ටවුන් එකට යවෙන්නේ නැහැ. අනිද්දා උදේට දානවා. Right, I will post these tubes the day after tomorrow. Physical tubes to your homes. ටිකක් හොඳ ප්‍රශ්න ටිකක් තියෙන්නේ exam level එකේ කරන්න තමයි තියෙන්නේ. Then I added one thing. Why? See, all the questions like any kind of exam type, no. But the real exam questions I will give you in the PDFs because real exam you will only get some parts. You don't have the full knowledge to do a whole essay because the motion will be a small part in a big mechanics question. Useless to add to the exam questions to here. I will provide those things in PDFs. Newton's law and energy. Once you done Newton's law and energy all together, then you will get exam questions. The motion part will be a small Roman number 1 or 2. That's maximum. ඒකත් එන්නේ නැහැ. Okay. Shall we go for some question? I sent you another dude called midweek work. Sorry, or another dude. That is what? On the spot worksheet. This one, projectile motion. In the first page, there is a very big, long question here. Bigger question. Let's try that one. අපි එක try කරමුනේ. අපෝ no 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 you will get like සමහරක් විට 1% එන්නත් ඉඩ තියෙනවා. සමහරක් විට 0%. Don't worry. This lesson is nothing. මේවා නිකන් ඔය ළමයින්ව බොරුවට බය කරන්න මුලින්ම දෙනවා විතරයි. ළමයින්ට බෑ කියලා දන්නවනේ මේවා. exam හදන කට්ටිය දන්නවා. Oh my god, they don't know how to do the projectile motion questions. We should not add that. We should only add small part of it. exam එකේ ඇත්තටම ගොඩාක් අමාරු ඒවා දාන්නේ නැහැ. ඒ වලින් පොඩි පොඩි කැලිටියක් විතරයි ගන්න. You will get to know within like 2 months. අද ඉඳන් මාස දෙකක් විතර යද්දි ඔයාලට තේරෙයි මම මේ කියන කතාව ඇත්තනේ කියලා. Once you do 2020 2003 space shuttle question, once you do like 2001 like what is it called, yeah, swimming pool question, 2008 question, and 2020 small part. ඔය තේරුම් ගත්තම තේරෙයි මේකේ ඉඳලා හිටලා ළමයි නේ දෙන්නේ. That's it. No need to think about that. Now try this one, please. Okay. පොඩ්ඩක් ඉන්න ටයිම් එක ඔන් කරන්නම් නැත්නම් අපරාධේ ගොඩාක් වෙලා යනවා තියෙනවනේ. 1 2 3 4 5 විනාඩි 10ක් දෙන්නම්කෝ. හදන කෙනාට විනාඩි 6ක් ඇති. I will give you 8 minutes. Your timer starts now. Your time over. Can start this question. Okay. A ball rolls off a 0.4 tall horizontal table and lands on the floor 1.2 meters away. How much time is the ball in the air? So let me just draw the thing. Firstly, I want to draw. There is a table. And a ball is rolling on it. And it will roll and fall over the line. At somewhere on the floor. We know only the height. What is the height? It's saying like 0.8 seconds. Ne? Sorry, meters. No? 0.8 meters. Sorry. It lands on some 1.2 meters away. And we know details like acceleration is gravity. And it moves with some uniform horizontal velocity that I don't know. And it takes a time of t that I also don't know. Okay. A ball rolls of 0.48 meters and horizontal table lands on one. How much time? If we know the height, as I told you, s equals to ut plus half at square, you can apply. U is 0 downwards. 8 equals to half into 10 into t square. 5. කොහොමද දානවලු අපි ලේසි අරම දාගන්නේ. 0.16. So you know that 0.16 root of 0.16 is 0.4 seconds. Did you guys get this answer? Yes or no? Let me know. මම දන්නේ රස්මිටයි අපේ සානිටයි මේ ආන්සර්ස් ආවා කියලා එච්චරයි. අනිත් කට්ටිය මට කිව්වේ නෑනේ මොකද? නේ සරීනා හොරෙන් තියාගෙන ඉන්නවා ආන්සර්ස් කියන්නෙත් නෑ. පස්සේ කියනවා අවසර කියලා. Power cut? Madhuruksan, power cut means? Okay. How does time compare with the time taken for drop ball to fall at the same distance? නිකම්ම නිකං අතෑරපු බෝලෙකුයි නිකම්ම නිකම් මෙහෙම throw කරන බෝලෙකුයි ගත්තොත් how about the time take? This one takes like this path, this one just falls. Time is going to be the same time because vertical motion and horizontal motion are independent. Oh, you are having a power cut. Power cut එකක් තියෙනවා නම් පොඩි ප්‍රශ්නයක් එනවා ටික වෙලාවක් යද්දි මොබයිල් සිග්නල් ඔක්කොම ඩ්‍රොප් වෙනවා. මොනෝම කේස් එකක් වෙනවා. Once there is a power cut, so the towers, telephone towers can't run, so they reduce the power consumption because running on the battery system, they only maintain GSM calls only, then no 3G 4G signals. ප්‍රශ්නයක් වෙනවා. If you only have like SLT fiber, you can just survive for some more time. ටික වෙලාවක් වැඩිපුර ඉන්න පුළුවන් fiber තියෙනවා. But to run that, you have to have external power supply, power pack. What is the ball's velocity while it is on the tabletop? tabletop එකේ තියෙද්දි කොච්චරක් තිබුණාද කියලා අපි දන්නේ නැහැ. That thing you can find because you know the time. So see, where it had some velocity, that is the same velocity when it hitting here. So you know the horizontal motion is governed completely by VHT. So you know the range, it is 1.4. You know the time now. You know this thing. You know this one. So only thing is VH equals to 1.2 divided by 0.4. Here, 3 ms minus 1. Did you get this answer, Lamai? Hari lazy ada. It is not a big deal. It is a very simple. Madhuruksan the dandam signal නැති වෙලා වගේ. Madhuruksan left. Okay, what is the horizontal component velocity just prior to the impact? It doesn't change, no. UH will be the same thing, 3 ms minus 1, just prior to impact. Prior to impact, the මේ මැදද අරව මේව අදාළ නැහැ. Horizontal component will be UH throughout. What is the vertical? Just prior to impact. වදින්න ඔන්න මෙන්න තියලා තියෙන්නේ. That's fine. මම මේක පාරම දැම්මා. දැම්බලයි කොහොමද යකෝ මූ මෙහෙම එකක් දැම්මේ කියලා. අමතකයිද? අමතක බබාලට I told you you can use this way, see? Because u equals 0, you can apply this one and vertical height. If you know the vertical height, you can find it. මතකයිනේ? දැන් ඕව නිකන් ඇඟට join වෙන්න ඕනේ බෝන් අස්සටම ගිහිල්ලා. හරි නේද? This is about vertical thing. Now it is all about prior to vertical 4, horizontal 3. Then how about this one? මම කියලා තියෙනවා මේක හදන්නවත් එපා කියලා. Right? You should know this one as a Pythagoras triplets. මම කිව්වා නේද Pythagoras triplet පළවෙනි පහ ලියා ගන්න කියලා හොයලා. I told you to write first three five Pythagoras triplets. See, r square equals to c square plus q square only. මේවා දදා කරන එකත් මාර අපරාධයක්. 4 square plus 3 square. MCQ එකකට වගේ ඇවිල්ලා මෙහෙම හදා හදා ඉන්නවා කියන්නේ ජාතික අපරාධයක්. It's a national capital crime. 3 4 5 ඔන්න ඔය රේෂියෝ තුන මතක නැත්නම් අපරාධයක් කියලා කරනවා නේ. What is the direction of velocity just prior to impact? Wow, very good question. හරි. පාඩ තුනකින් අඳින්නම් ඔයාලට තේරෙන්න. You can find out this angle theta. Now, this is 3, this is 4. What is it? Opposite side. This one is adjacent side. So opposite side over adjacent side is what? Tan theta. Theta equals to opposite side is what? 3 over 4 tan inverse. That means 0.75 tan inverse. You have to just check this in the calculator or like in the using trigonometric table. Okay, use a trigonometric table. I will use my calculator and tell you the answer. It is like 36 degree 52 minutes. It's like 36 degree 52 minutes. You have to check your knowledge of trigonometry. Sir, can you explain the question again? Sir, I did what you did in part E for the D part, sir. How does the differ, sir? හරි හරි ඔයාලා මේ ප්‍රශ්න ඔක්කොටම උත්තර දෙනවා මම. පළවෙනිම මම ලස්මිගේ ප්‍රශ්නෙට උත්තර දීලා ඉන්නම්. Sir, I did what you did in E for D part. What is the differ, sir? E එක D වලට කරා. Hey, 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 hey. My dear. This is about horizontal. Horizontal is without acceleration. Okay. It is the same thing. It doesn't change. When you find the horizontal one, that is the one going to be throughout the motion. It doesn't change. But in here, the vertical one, under acceleration, the horizontal one has no acceleration. Can you understand the difference or still not understanding the difference? Then another one said like, Imani said, Imani, what clear, sir. Wow. Sir, can you please explain B again? Okay, no problem. How does the time compare with the time it takes to ball to drop from ball at the same time? කොහොම ඉන්නකෝ ඔයාලට මම හොඳ ලස්සන වැඩක් කරලා පෙන්නන්න. ඒක කරපුවාම ඔයාලට තේරෙයි මම මේ කියන දේ. කොහොම ඉන්නවද? කොහොමම ඉන්න විනාඩියක්. ඔයාලට හොඳට තේරෙන්න මම කියලා දෙන්නම් ඔක. මම කියනට වඩා ඔක ඩෙමොන්ස්ට්‍රේෂන් එකක් දාලා පෙන්නන්නම්. උත්තරයක් දෙන්න. උත්තරයක් දෙන්න. කෝ එක මම එක්ස්පෙරිමන්ට් එකක් තියෙනවා. මම හොයන එක නම් හොයාගන්න නෑ. But I will show a different one. Have a look at here. Now I'm going to share this thing with sound. Share sound. Can you see both of the objects falling at the same time? Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? Ah, understand? 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 You can do this experiment at your own home. ගෙදරදී කරලා බලන්න පුළුවන්. ගෙදරදී කරලා බලන්න පුළුවන්. It's a very simple thing to do. Okay? හරිද? මේ ටික තේරුණාද? ඒ කතන්දරේ ඉවරයි. Is this really hard? Is this really hard? මේක මාර අමාරුයිද? ඕ මේ ළමයි කතා කරන්නකෝ. Yes sir කිව්වේ මේක අමාරුයිද? Yes sir ගන්නවා අමාරුයි කියලාද yes sir කියන්නේ? A little bit. Okay. Little bit තියෙන්න ඕනේ. Little bit තිබුණ නැත්තම් රොබෝ කෙනෙක් වෙන්න ඕනේ. That is why we have options here. Okay. 10යි නේ. Give me 1 second. ළමයි මේ work examples තියෙනව නේද? හොඳට බලාගන්න. Study these work examples thoroughly. Right? Study these work examples thoroughly. Everything and come. Okay. I would like to start projectile motion. Projection at an angle. Just having an interval. ඉන්ටර්වල් එකක් අරන් ඒක හදනවද නැත්නම් ඔහොමම කරනවද? ඔයාලා කැමැත්තක් කියන්න. Whatever you like we can do. කියන්න බලන්න ළමයි. ඔයාලා කැමති කෝකටද? දැන් ඔහොමම කන්ටිනියු කරනවද? ඉන්ටර්වල් එකක් ගන්නවද? After interval 10 minutes is enough no? Oh, last one 4/3 කියලා ගන්න පුළුවන් angle එක horizontal වලට ගන්න. When you take it for the horizontal you can take it. Otherwise can't. Okay. I am gonna give you like a 10-minute interval from here. කන්න බොන්න නෙමෙයි ඉන්ටර්වල් එක දෙන්නේ වතුර ටිකක් දීලා ඔළුව රිලැක්ස් කරන් එන්න. දන්නවනේ. Okay, your timer starts. Get your interval.